Hi Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the month of April 2020 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Every information in the box below. If you resonate with the messages, leave a comment, like, share and subscribe. If you don't resonate with these messages, they are probably meant for someone else. Check the titles of the previous videos on the channel. Maybe something will catch your eye. Now let's pull an oracle card to see the main theme of this reading for you, my friends, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of April 2020. Let's see. A win-win outcome is forecast. You are not the first sign to get this card as the main theme of the reading, which is a good and auspicious message. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, April 2020. Let's see. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Temperance card. So this is an interesting spread, Capricorn. I will guide you through it as always. First row of energies, the person that you are dealing with. Of course, if you feel that the energies resonate in the reverse, allow them to switch and basically pick your side. So these energies basically tell us a couple of things. The first one is about these Seven of Wands, which is a defensive approach to some kind of situation or people around this person, which is standing tall and brave, I feel, defending what they believe in, or some take that they have chose to apply to a particular situation that they are involved in. They have basically thought very well about it with the Two of Wands. They made a decision according to a way of doing things that basically is channeling a Queen of Wands approach. So someone who is very driven. This queen, she knows what she wants. She knows how to achieve the goal that she has set in her mind. She is in touch with her intuition, basically, with the black cat at her feet. So she basically she can guide herself within the situation that she's facing. I'm quite curious about the Seven of Wands because I feel that this person basically was called or will be called to defend some sort of decision that maybe other people around them will not understand, but we're going to clarify. Second row of energies, Capricorn, to me usually is you watching. The fifth card is the heart of the reading, the energy that can navigate basically within all the energies around. In this case, it is a tough one because we have these two very heavy cards, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, and completely different vibration given by the Nine of Cups. I will start from these two. Seven of Swords, not the best. I have to be honest. I know that the general meaning of the card goes for betrayal, lies, basically, behavior that is not quite clear or positive. I have to say that to me this card can also be about some personal dynamic that is addressed basically to a self-sabotage of the person itself, basically. Maybe these are some ideas, belief systems, patterns that possibly some of you can have had for a long time, but then basically the cycle that was driven by all these core beliefs, I want to say, has come to an end. Ten of Swords. It can be worst. It's done because it was called for this ending. It wasn't paying off in a good way, and so this pattern, because I feel that these two cards basically one follows the other. End of the chapter. This is a good thing because when this kind of energies goes away, basically they make some space for something new. A new dawn is on the horizon, and then to me is when the Nine of Cups energy comes in. So there is the chance to begin a new path, hopefully with a different foundation that can lead to satisfaction that before wasn't granted. We are going to clarify a little bit more about the Seven of Swords to gain more depth about it. The meeting of the energies between you and your person, I can say that it is quite a good combination because we have two very balanced cards. The Temperance, of course, Major Arcana. It's all about healing, seeking the optimal state. Sorry for the glare, guys. I will try to move the card, but it's good that that was on the Temperance card, which is very auspicious. So it's all about seeking the optimal balance to things. Yes, something that didn't work before and required a new way of doing things. The Emperor card, it's a driven energy, someone that can take charge of a situation, especially when the situation didn't work, and so it required adjustments. The Emperor knows what to do and how get things done. And the Six of Pentacles, it's another balanced card, of course. To me, it is about fair and equal give and take. Having these three cards in the meeting of the energies, to me, can tell us that the potential for the connection between you and the other person, it is a positive one that can help the one of you that has gone through these difficult times, basically, with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So this connection has the chance basically to be helpful um, for one of you especially, because the one that is vibing within the first row of energies to me is someone who is very confident, but also has a very solid and well thought foundation of core values basically, that this person is willing to protect from outside opinions in some sense. Now I will go and clarify some cards. Seven of Wands, yes. Seven of Swords, and then the balance given by the Six of Pentacles. Let's see if we can gain some more depth about it. Let's see. Yes, Seven of Wands with the King of Swords. Basically, this person has her mind, its mind, his, her, depending on if it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Basically, their mind is very clear with the King of Swords. They know basically what they want. They can speak in a very clear way, so that they can be understood by other person, and they are not willing to take um, uh, any BS basically from other people. They know how to manage the situation that they have basically uh, they have been involved in, and so to me this is a positive aspect, this one, because the King of Swords, of course, it is a very practical, logical and rational energy, an approach to things that can sound a little bit cold sometimes, but it is very truthful, and so this is a positive one. Now let's see something more about the Seven of Swords. These dynamics, I feel that basically can represent an obstacle for the person that is vibing in this energy. Let's see a little bit more. Wow, Seven of Swords again. This is the epitome of the self-sabotaging, guys. If this is you, you need to absolutely close the chapter. This isn't a pattern that is doing any good. It needs closure, because there is the opportunity to be satisfied in a different way, more auspicious and positive, if you change basically these patterns. Double Seven of Swords with the clarification. It is what it is. Basically, I can't turn the things in a different way. Of course, the dynamics in the specific can be very different depending on your situation, but if you are, this can also be the other person. So if you know that the other person basically is one of that is caught in their mind, in their mind, his or her, and basically they are self-sabotaging themselves, because they can't get out from some pattern that is not good for them. The situation needs a closure with the Ten of Swords, because there is the chance with the Nine of Cups to achieve something better. Now let's see the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see. The Emperor again. So confirmation after confirmation, we have the Emperor here, and now we get another one. So the balance that I was talking about before, it is required with taking a charge of the situation that required a very, I want to say, I'm getting authoritarian approach because we have two emperors, so it can be authoritarian. So sometimes it's even good. We have the temperance card to balance in a healthy way this combination. It's like the approach with others of the Six of Pentacles, the interactions with other people. In order to be fair and equal, needed an intervention of some kind from someone with an emperor energy, someone very driven that when he decides, when this person decides to intervene, it's all in, and to achieve the goal predetermined, basically. I feel, I wanna say that the feeling is that these patterns are going in any case to a closure, are heading towards a closure. I like that we have the a win-win outcome is forecast, because it can also be that when these patterns are basically swept away, the positive opportunity will come. So this is what I am getting for you guys. I will go and see more in the extended. For now, that's it, Capricorn. If you resonate with the situation that we have seen, let us know. I'm curious about it. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. As I was saying, I will take this to an extended. Feel free to join me on Vimeo. The link is below. And if we part ways, I hope that this reading was helpful, at least to some of you. And until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you in these challenging times for the world. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.